Hi everybody, it's Beth, and today I'm making a really easy fall shelf sitter. I used 2 of these pieces of chunky wood from Dollar Tree, terracotta, autumn brown, Wedgewood green, and burnt umber acrylic paint, some burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree, this stencil I got from Amazon, and hot glue. I started by measuring 6 inches on one of the pieces of wood and 5 inches on the other, and then cut them down with my miter saw and box. I ended up just using 3 pieces. One piece was 7 inches long, the other was 6, and the third one was 5 inches. After they were all cut, I took the 3 pieces I was going to use and gave them all a good sanding. And then I took the acrylic paint and painted each piece a different color. One I painted autumn brown with 2 coats, another terracotta with 2 coats, and the third Wedgewood green with 2 coats. And I painted each piece entirely, covering the whole thing. After they were all dry, I used my stencil to put the words on each of the pieces, just making sure that the word I selected for the piece of wood fit. Some are larger than others. And I used fresh linen chalk paint for the words. I'd put a very small amount on my stencil brush and just kind of dabbed in between each of the letters. And then before I moved on, I just made sure to wipe down the paint from the front of it so it didn't transfer onto my next piece I was doing. And then I just continued that until I had all 3 done with a word on each. Once those were done, I took a fan brush and the burnt umber acrylic paint and just a small amount of paint on the brush, just brushed on all around the edges of the front on each of those. And then I took the hot glue and hot glued them each together, making sure that it went largest to smallest. So the largest one is on the bottom and then just went up, making sure that they were evenly placed when you put the next one down. What I did next was took my burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to kind of wrap it around the sides and the top. So I just hot glued a very small piece on the bottom of the largest one, and then kind of pulled it tight, and just where it was going to meet on the very top corner, put some hot glue. Just hold it there till it's dry. I didn't hot glue across the top, just went to the other top corner with the hot glue, wrapped it around the other side, and then again on the very bottom, just making sure it's nice and tight so it wouldn't move around. And then trimmed up the excess. And then with that last little piece that I have left over, I just made a little bow. And then the last thing I had to do was decide where I wanted to put the bow. I didn't really like it in the center, so I stuck with the top left corner and just kind of glued it right to the very front on the top. And then once that was dry, I just trimmed up the edges of the ribbon. Hot glued that one side down just so it would stay into place. And then the next side, I just trimmed that and left it there. And that's it for this project. Super simple and easy. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.